right, guys. Ian Anderson, AJ Risley, Central Coast Disc Golf. We are back, AJ, for the third round.
Oh, man.
The very first ever FLYR Open.
Yeah. And this is a great one. First, we played Kit Carson Park in Escondido, then the beautiful Brengle Terrace Park in Vista. And now here we are, final round at Goat Hill.
When installed, it was like the longest course in the world, wasn't it?
It was close. It's
like
been
one or two.
It's been in the 10,000-foot club ever since its existence.
Yep. So we're starting off on hole one. It's a par 4. Basket on the far side of the golf green. Size Elmore up first.
Yeah.
Boom.
Cranking on some kind of overmold disc.
I think it's a Mayhem, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, nice.
He's out in the fairway. That'll play. Bobby looks like he's reaching for.
He's going to that.
Was it Blister or the Sheriff? I think that might have been Blister.
It might have been, yeah. It kind of he got a.
Woo.
Yeah, he hooked up, man. He's like he's skipping out of frame there. He got all of that one, and he used the lack of ceiling.
Yes, he did.
And there's my buddy Nick Newton.
He throws far.
He does. Yeah, I mean he's gotten more and more distance over the past few years. He used to. Oh, hello.
Those are some pants, AJ. That was a cannon from Nick for the reference. Here is
Yeah, it was a cannon.
Go.
Mango.
Enforcer. That was beautiful line, AJ.
Thank you. Yeah, Nick throws far. I started to say something about it, but yeah, he throws far.
Yeah, great dude as well.
Yeah.
And here we have Chris Pinegar Jr. Senior was hanging out as well, right? Is that who was saying "yeah, Junior" all the time?
No,
that wasn't his dad.
No,
Really?
It's one of the other
the Lamy locals.
Yeah,
Cool.
Darren.
Gotcha. Here is Chris's second shot.
Yeah, and so hole 1, par 4. We're playing back behind the green. This is a brand new pin placement, and it is all of 802 feet. It's out there.
It really is. Yeah.
And Chris didn't quite get the height on his drive like Nick and Bobby and I did.
Yeah.
And Sias.
Wow. How did that get out there?
Yeah, that was a bunker.
That was going to be a stroke right there, but he
for sure
slid right out of it or kicked right out or something.
He threw it hard enough. It just kept going forward.
Yep. Here is an outlaw rip from Mr. Newton.
It's a good looking shot.
Yeah. AJ, what do you got here?
I'm going criminal. Fusion criminal. I'm just ripping it at this tree. It's overstable, so I know it's going to fade in front of it. And whoa. Jeez, I mean, can't see the basket because it's behind that green over that slope. I didn't know. I had no idea I gave it that close of a run.
That was a good one. Bobby.
There's Bobby just out driving all of us.
He threw a bomb and is going to leak a little. Oh, that's a bad ground play.
That was quite a bit of action there. But
it was.
This is a brand new placement, and I was excited to see how he played it because it was my dad's pin placement idea.
Is it?
Yeah.
I mean, it's a tough stick with that downhill green.
Yeah. And I mean, anytime you can't see the basket from where you're throwing, especially the bottom of the basket, it makes things a lot more difficult.
It does. That was Bobby's attempt at a birdie. He will 4. Here is Chris also looking for a bird. Sias did lay it for his par with that envy shot.
Yeah, and Chris's angle there, as well as Nick's, they've got a crosswind going right to left, and a little bit of hyzer can pick that disc up quite a bit.
Yeah, it was windy early in the round. Ooh, Nick.
Great putt, great start.
Yeah.
Feeling it.
Rocking that Central Coast hat. Thanks, Nick.
Oh, what do you know?
Yeah. And you are rocking the Waffle House. Oh. Good bit, though.
Yeah.
Just a little
short
I wanted
it for sure.
Yep.
Chris.
Putting's hard, it turns out. Chris cleans up par, as will... Those pants, AJ.
Those pants.
Where'd you get those, man?
You'd be happy to know I got those in San Luis Obispo, California.
Nice, man.
At a thrift store.
Home of my alma mater, Cal Poly.
My ex-girlfriend and I went to the thrift store and picked those out.
All right, man.
So, April, I know you're probably not watching this because you're not too happy with me, but thank you.
Fair enough.
Pants finally made their debut on the golf course.
Nick with a stroke on the card ties him for a second. And hole 2,
really?
par 3. Yeah. I hardly ever see any birdies on this one.
Yeah, this is a tough one. One of the tougher holes on the course, par 3. It's definitely reachable, but we're shooting over this huge valley. There's usually a headwind coming right at us, and the basket is guarded by that big old eucalyptus tree with its hanging branches.
Mm-hmm.
But Nick puts an amazing move on this disc.
Cannon.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And he gets that Anheuser to hold quite a ways.
Mm-hmm. Here it looks like an octane from Sias.
Yeah.
That one's fading out. I mean, that's a par.
Yep.
That's what it is.
Yep. He didn't quite get the turn that he wanted on that one.
That looks like a sheriff from Bobby.
And Bobby does get the turn.
Ooh.
He's going for the inside line. And he almost gets it. He'll have a look.
Yeah.
I think he'll have a look for birdie.
Gonna be quite uphill though. This looks like mango.
I'm going mango. I did not like it. Oh.
That is
Hits one of the early trees on the right.
It's so easy to do with that guardian tree on the left though, you know?
Yeah, you're trying to.
You don't want to hit that one.
Definitely in your head. Chris, I like this line out of Chris, but he just a little too high.
Yeah.
Gets kicked down by the eucalyptus branches. And I mean, I don't know. I haven't been down here in a long time. So I don't know what the heck I'm doing.
There's a barred up here.
Barred. I'm trying to really rip it, and I just kind of fluffed it up the hill, hits the branches, and I'm looking at a bogey at best.
Yeah. Sias is going to be laying up for his par, which he does well.
Yep, that'll work.
Here is your third.
And
were you trying it?
Well, yeah. I mean, I was trying to toss it in there, try to
little half-go action.
Yeah, but incredibly difficult shot.
That is for sure. That was a good bit from Chris as well.
Yeah.
Bobby also got a chance for the 2, but so uphill. Yeah.
Dang it.
And Nick, this is a fantastic look on this pin if you can get this one. That tailwind just sucked it out of the air.
Wow. Yeah. That thing. It looked great right out of his hand, but yeah, then it just dropped like a stone.
Mm-hmm. Thankfully, he does save his par, but he wanted that too. Oh man, that went a great one to.
Oh yeah, birdie start. Yeah, he and I play this course a lot. We know, and really, you're always starting on hole 1. Each round always feels the same, and we know that if you can go birdie to start, you're doing things.
Absolutely.
Because hole 1 is usually pretty tough.
Mm-hmm.
Hole 2 is probably the toughest par 3. You'll see throughout the rest of this round.
Yeah.
Hole 2 is one of the tougher par 3s on this course. They're both into a dead headwind. So yeah, Nick definitely wanted that putt to try to make a move on Sias, and definitely into second place. But yeah, there he is, tied for second.
Yeah.
He's
bad at all. Yep. And we're going back the other way, so we'll have a tailwind on this one.
Yep. And
it's right there. There is OB long.
Yes, that cart path and beyond on the right and deep is out of bounds.
Mm-hmm.
And it's it says 380. It plays a little bit uphill.
Here's an outlaw from Nick.
Yep. That one used to be in my bag, actually.
Did it really?
Yeah.
Sias. That looks like that mayhem.
The mayhem. Nice.
Get up there.
Oh yeah, great ground play.
Wasn't it?
Yeah, that's. You rarely ever see the skip from the tee pad unless you kind of take it high like Bobby's doing.
Yeah.
And you come in with more of a FLYR angle, and that's nice. Little deep, so you'll see he's going to be coming back into the headwind.
Yep. Chris, that looks like his champion boss.
Okay.
You'll see him throw a red one here, and then that's a PD2. He's driving with that.
Ooh.
Oh my.
Yeah, a little excessive roll there, but he sneaks back in bounds.
Thankfully so.
Still have the pants on. And the thing that I kind of was focusing on this drive was I knew that the tailwind was going to push the disc down and not really give me as much action left to right.
Oh, I see, yeah.
Oh,
ooh, Chris.
Solid putt.
Dang.
Solid putt. Especially into the headwind. Like I said on I think it was last round's video, he's got such a great spin putt.
He does.
Oh,
that's
Bobby.
Very un-Bobby. It was a headwind putt. I think he was looking for that lift.
I guess
and it just did not lift up because he kind of spin putted it, whereas he'll usually pitch him in. And Nick got tailwinded again.
Dang it.
We also left it short too, but we'll blame it on the wind. Ooh, my goodness.
Woo!
That's,
Thank you.
That's a man
Thank
who's
you.
looking around like he's got away with one.
Good night.
And Sias, beautiful, beautiful drive.
Yeah.
Just drops in the deuce.
So, yeah, I was trying to not hang mine out as far to the right because of that tailwind off the tee. I knew I was going to push it down and not let it sneak back left as much. So,
in the mind of a pro, I like it, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there we go.
We're getting in there.
Got 3 birdies. Sias he's doing work.
He is.
He's got that 6-stroke lead again. And there's our tournament director, Mr. Shane Jonas, ripping one.
Yeah. He can bomb.
Yeah. Hole 4, par 5, 901 feet. This one's far.
It is.
And we've got quite the crosswind here. And there's a lot going on with this hole. It's if you can rip one, you might be able to get up there for an eagle look.
Yeah, I've seen Kyle Ekman get that eagle before.
Yeah.
There is 2 Mandos on these right-hand side trees, as well as that OB green just short of the basket up there. There is Sias with an octane. It's a little low.
Yeah.
But not bad. Chris. Ooh.
Chris kind of corrects a little bit, but a little too much Anheuser, it looked like.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean, those mandatories on the right side, we're really trying to force the Anheuser. And speaking of forcing Anheisers,
Thankfully, you went between the Mando trees.
Yes.
So you can go back through.
Right, yes. Yeah, I haven't missed.
Yes.
I made the first Mando, and I have not missed the second Mando.
Exactly.
And Nick crushed that one.
He throws those cannons far.
Yeah, he does.
He is way out there, you guys. Bobby.
This looks like the Ballista Pro, not the Sheriff.
You're right.
And if that scoops out.
Oh, man.
Almost. Little slide action.
Yeah.
Though, so he's out there.
Not bad at all, but I think he still had some power left in it. Here is Sias' second.
Yeah, and Sias is a little bit too far back to really attack and try and get over the green, so he lays up just short.
Yeah.
Which,
Should be fine.
par 5, yeah, he'll still have a chance to get up and down for birdie.
Mm-hmm. Chris.
Junior.
That's,
laying into one. Look out.
I think that champ boss again, and bosses get a little flippy in a headwind.
Just a tiny bit.
Yeah. Or left to right. We got Mango.
I'm going Mango, and I got to sneak my way back into the fairway. Mando tree, and there's a green. Oh, and the disc just
Get off.
slowing down.
Oh.
I think it got off for
It did.
half a second, but then back on.
Yeah, it was off over on that far side.
And Bobby's really just trying to. He's just ripping on one again to get out to pin high.
Yeah.
And now all that area over there is safe for now. But
It's not close.
That's really the good miss, because then you just have a wide open shot. But yeah, I mean, these guys were all thrown into a little bit of a headwind here.
Yeah, kind of a head left to right. It's kind of just making them coast over there.
It's making it tough to hold that straight flight path to get up close to the basket.
Mm-hmm. That was a cannon again from Nick. Here is an envy from Sias. Basket on the other side.
Ouch.
Ah.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate, but I feel like...
I mean, the thing, I talked to my dad about this a little bit, because he was the course TD for this event. I asked him to take out those flagpoles. He said that was the one thing
he forgot.
The one thing he forgot, the one hole where it comes into play that he forgot to take the flag out. And
of course,
he apologized to Sias afterwards, but Sias,
wouldn't have it. Yeah,
the great guy that he is, he's like, I think he verbatim said, "I'm the doofus who threw into it, so you don't have to be sorry about anything."
Yeah, Sias is not going to look to blame anybody for that one.
Yeah,
that is a great putt. It's for a 6.
That's
still a good putt.
Right. Oh yeah, because I mean, a nice little trend that we have here. These are fast greens, interesting basket placements, and you can see that flag is moving.
Yeah,
and
it was.
Sias had a straight up crosswind putt, and he was like at least 20 feet out, so that was a good putt by Sias.
He misses. That could turn into an 8 real quick.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
And Nick squeaked it in for birdie. Junior's in there for birdie. Bobby's in there for birdie.
And I believe you're going to save a par here. With the OB stroke.
And with the pants.
And with the pants.
Yeah.
feel like it's like a Long John Silver's, or was it Gordon's Fisherman. Gordon's Fisherman joke. That's what it is. Gordon's Fisherman.
That's fair.
Yeah, we're close to the ocean too. All right, 3 birdies there. Sias losing some serious strokes. Thankfully, he's got a cushion, but it's shrunk down to 4. AJ, inviting us onto hole 5.
Yes. And yeah, hole 5, we're teeing off, going with the wind here. Basket's on this little
Plateau?
I don't know. Yeah, plateau. Yeah, I guess with, and to have a plateau, you got to have some slopes around it. So there's this steep slope in front of the basket and to the right. That tailwind is looking to knock our discs down.
Is that an AVR?
No, I think that was a Cayman.
Oh,
that was
okay.
a Cayman from Junior there.
It looks like real slow. Came up a little bit short, but not bad at all. Nick Newton, he is throwing an enemy. Sit.
And it's trying to sit. There it goes.
There is that OB golf green lurking down there.
Oh, yeah. I've seen plenty of shots come in and roll away.
Yep.
It's not pretty.
Or putts.
Yeah.
Bobby
swings it out just a tiny bit too wide, but fortunate ground play there.
Yep. This looks like a bard. See if he can sing us a 2.
Yeah. Yeah, I was feeling that shot. I was just going bard, and sometimes with that, when there's too much tailwind, it'll drop it down too much, and I kind of went through that thought process and told myself, all right, just jam it.
Ooh, Sias almost aced it right there.
Almost. That was a perfect line by Sias, and he jammed it as well, and he's going to be coming back into the headwind on that putt.
And there's a tailwind.
There it is. Yeah, you can see Chris. He's like looking at it like, get up.
Between the tailwind and the drop-off past the basket, that had to be so hard to give enough to get there, Oh, no.
Nick gets a little bit of rise, and then I don't know if he hit off of Chris's putter. I don't want to say that.
Did it really?
Yeah, a little bit.
Wow.
I don't know. I don't know if that really meant anything to the rollaway.
Yeah.
But yeah, there he is on that band again. Dang it.
That's going to 4 out. Getting goated.
Ooh, Bobby sneaks him in there.
He does.
Yeah, and I was telling Chris afterwards, like, dude, you got to make that putt. What the heck's going on, man? Tailwind. Oh, and you got. Oh.
Oh, my goodness, man. Oh.
I don't even. Yeah.
That was pretty perfect.
It
wasn't even that high either.
No, it wasn't. It was just a straight headwind putt that just got
flipped flat.
Yeah.
And then exposed to the wind, just blew right out. Oh my goodness.
I wasn't too stoked on seeing that one.
No, and
luckily,
that's the kind of putt you want in that wind, AJ.
Oh, for sure.
Right?
Yeah. In that wind on that green, that is absolutely the kind of putt that I want.
Well done, sir. Bobby with that birdie gets him within 3 of Sias.
Yep. Bobby and Chris 2 down through 5.
Mm-hmm.
I think I brought myself back to 1 down.
Nice.
Nick fell back to 1 down. Sias is even par, and here we go, hole 6. We used to call this one the Monster, and we're trying to make it the Green Monster again. It's just uphill the whole way. Par 4, 455 feet beyond the golf green.
And this line from Bobby was interesting.
Yeah, he's just and ooh, okay,
huh, okay.
Cool. Yeah, we're going uphill. There's that cart path that you see there. It's going to snake off to the left side, and it's just sloping downwards from right to left. So you'll see some players, when they can, they'll take that big hyzer route over the right side just so they don't have to worry about any out of bounds at all.
Okay. Chris with a rip. Unfortunate kick, though, but at least it's in the middle of the fairway now.
Yep.
Here's Sias with a good-looking pull.
Sias is going to join us in the red-pink disc,
the
club.
Triangle.
Yep. And Nick's going wide right.
He has his cannon, per the usual.
Yeah, that's it. It's a pretty decent rip.
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of that because there is another tee pad that they're almost throwing over.
Yeah.
There's another fairway over there.
I heard your dad go, well, I'm going to add a Mando for the challenge at Goat Hill.
Yeah, we've been talking about that. Nick was, as soon as he let that go, he was like, oh, no, missed
Get
that
off
tree.
that. Yeah.
And it did, fortunately, and he slid up there. He'll have a look.
Not that close, though.
Birdie.
It looks like Bobby threw the ballista off the tee.
Yep. Ballista to Anvil. We're going going to that blue Prodigy basket. And yeah, I mean, the wind was picking up pretty fierce, and we're going straight into it. So makes that upshot a little bit longer.
It does.
And that was exactly what I was thinking. I'm going uphill, so I just told myself to jam on this one.
Is that the Bard again?
Bard again.
Yeah. Yep, you're pretty close.
And I did. I felt good about the release, and it got up there pretty close.
And that's an envy shot from Sias, and he just held on to that one too long, he said.
Yeah.
He's like, I wish I could blame the disc, but I just threw it badly. Here's Chris with a forehand up.
Right. He wishes he could blame the disc, but the ink hasn't dried on his contract
can't
yet. So
go throwing that shade yet.
Shouldn't do that. Yeah.
Bobby coming up.
Birdie.
A little short. Sias also with a birdie putt here.
Circle's edge. Oh, no.
Man, that last putt, I think, just kind of broke him a little bit.
Yeah.
I heard him talk. He's like, I just couldn't. It just messed me up. You know?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so hard to bounce back from a putt like that because, you know, what are you going to do? You let go of it exactly how you wanted to, and you didn't get the result that you needed.
Yep.
So it's like, do I change something?
Gosh.
Yeah, Nick and Sias here having a little trouble on this Prodigy basket.
It's a quicker green than it looks like. You know, it's definitely got some slope to it.
Oh yeah.
It's a good putt from Nick to save his 3-putt.
Yeah.
It'll be a 5.
Tough bogey.
It is.
Especially, I mean, 4, 5 and 6 bogey. That's definitely a roadblock. Ooh.
And he got rollaways on both of them.
Yeah. Junior barely hangs on to that right side rim.
Good putt. And Bobby dropping in his par. I believe Chris and you.
Yeah, I made my putt.
Nice. Well done, sir. We got 18-17. Sias leading with that 21, but now it's only 2.
Only 2, yeah.
Ooh.
2 over Bobby, 3 over Junior, 4 over myself, 5 over Nick. Things are getting interesting here.
They are.
We're only on the front 9.
Hole 7, good forehand hole if you got it, or the turnover plays as well.
Yep, this is the freeway hole. The Interstate 5 is off to our left. And yeah, it's wide open going left to right. The basket's up on another little knoll here, and the wind is straight cross from left to right. You can see, I'm letting go of that hybrid Warden and just trying to spin it all the way up there. And yeah, it did work.
You are parked.
I mean,
14-footer in the wind. It's kind of scary,
right in the wind. It makes it feel a little bit more than that.
This is true. This is a Firebird from Chris on the forehand. He goes over the trees, finishes pin high right, but quite a bit.
Wow.
And he's a really scary putt.
Oh yeah, yeah. He'll be looking straight back into the wind and uphill.
Yep.
With a low
with
ceiling.
a drop off behind.
Right. Yeah. It's just all sorts of madness.
Bobby putting that sinus pretty close to your, was it?
Hybrid Warden.
Hybrid Warden.
From Dynamic Discs.
And here's another Mando. Alan told me about.
Another future Mando, yeah. Yeah, Sias is going for that Heiser route, which is definitely there.
Oh, yeah.
But the thing about that is...
There's a tee-pad over there, kind of.
Well, yeah, there is a tee-pad, and there's still this crosswind that
will
not, it'll keep the disc out to the right a lot longer than he wants. And I like Nick's angle and where he landed, but I think we'll see here in a second. He just went like maybe somewhere 5 to 10 feet too long.
Yeah, he's dead center on that tree. Chris looked at it for a second. He's like, I can't do it. And he laid up. Sias.
Yeah, well, I couldn't really tell if he was going for it or not. I think he needed to go for that one.
I think so.
The way his round was going after the past 3 holes.
Yeah, and Nick he gave it a good angle, but just found some lettuce. Bobby.
Great putt.
Good hit.
Wow. Yeah, that was like somewhere around 22 feet on a knee.
And it's
crosswind.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, like you said, this one's maybe closer to like 18 feet. And yeah.
You can trust a Gordon's Fisherman.
Oh, gosh.
Great putt, man. Good birdie.
Yeah, thanks, man. Look at that flag. Holy
yeah, it was. This is probably the windiest hole. It started to calm down slightly after this.
Yeah, and we're at
you moved farther away too, right?
Yes. We're like the closest to the ocean, where the wind's the strongest. We're at like almost the highest point on the course. It was tricky. And Bobby with the birdie, within one.
Wow.
Yeah.
That lead evaporated in a hurry. Hole 8, par 4, 813. You're throwing over this little crest.
Yeah, I love this hole.
Isn't it? You can throw some bombs.
I love it, yeah. Par 4, 813 feet. We're going up and over a hill into a valley and then up another hill to that beautifully perched basket right underneath a little oak tree.
What are you reaching for here, AJ?
I'm going Gold Line Ballista Pro.
Oh, okay. Oh, my.
What happens here? Because I didn't love it out of my hand, but
No,
I think
you
I
did.
got a sweet little cut roll.
Look at that thing. Right in the middle.
Wow.
Epic thrower, dude.
Sure, why not? Yeah.
It kind of landed on the side of the hill there, so it worked.
Yeah, I will not be teaching that in my clinic series coming up next year.
Got that going on?
I don't know, maybe.
Hey, you should. Yeah. That's a bomb from Bobby.
Yeah.
Look like that sheriff again.
That was huge. Yeah, Bobby just completely trusted it, threw it he threw it high, nose down.
Yeah.
He just did everything so right on that disc. It was great.
There's that champ boss
And
from
so
Chris.
So did Junior. Yeah, he's
Yeah.
way out there too.
Chris bombs, yeah. Sias?
Sias following suit, gets a little bit of turn. He's got the nose up just a tiny bit more than those two guys, and you'll see. I mean, he's close to 70 feet shorter than them.
You can see it stall at the end there, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And that's an important thing about a course like this that's so big and has such a very, I don't know what I'm trying to say, but a lot of different elevation change.
Yeah.
You gotta really play the angle of the ground and your nose angles got to be on point.
And Nick with the outlaw roller there.
Yeah.
That was cool. Sias his second, trying to put himself in position for a birdie.
Yeah, he's got a long way to go, but he cranked it and he got up there pretty good. He's circle's edge for birdie, yeah.
Bobby from a little bit closer.
And this shot was beautiful.
Ooh,
that's right where you want to be.
Nicely done. Now let's look another outlaw from Nick. Looks to be leaking a little left.
Just barely, but
Not bad though.
Yeah.
Chris?
For some reason, it's easy to do. Since I've been back home practicing this course, I've been struggling with this upshot.
Yeah. Because if you get over that little ridge, it's going to go left pretty far.
Yeah. And I told myself, just throw it straight at the basket. Try to keep it low, just so you can just dig into that bank there. And I just barely aired it up a little bit too much, and I got a little skippy. Oh, Sias.
Still looking for that putt. I know it's in there, Sias. I saw it yesterday.
And I was stoked on that.
That's a good one, dude.
Yeah.
Look
Again,
at that flag.
Again, that flag is just ripping.
Yeah.
And on this side of the basket, we're all looking at that right to left crosswind putt.
Ooh. Junior's making some good putts here.
Junior, yeah, he's hanging on.
Juniors, dude. We just had 2 junior putts.
That's true. I'm also a junior.
You are? Yeah. Newton with a good putt right there. Bobby dropping in. And it looks like Sias going to be losing a stroke to the card here.
Yikes.
Which is not what you want to do when you're trying to win this thing.
Right. Oh, yeah.
Sias also rocking a Central Coast disc golf hat. Thank you, sir. Camo flat bill trucker hat. Pretty solid.
Yeah, get you one.
Yeah. All right, birdies all around except
There
for
we go.
Sias. We got a tie?
Tie ball game.
And look how close you and Chris are.
Yeah.
Just 2 back. Straight up battle.
Oh, man. I love the double time dance. Oh, God.
Hole 9.
Hole 9.
It's 448, but it's right there, and you guys can all get there.
It's out there. We're going...
Nothing in the way.
We're going, nothing in the way. We're going rim to rim on this bowl here. 450-ish. And I'm going mango.
Get that enforcer over there. It's leaking a little right. It's trying to come back.
Yeah. I put the pop on it that I wanted. But, yeah, like you said, I kind of held on to it slightly.
Just a little bit. Looks like a sheriff from Bobby. Not the skip you wanted there at the end, but still it's in putting range. This is Chris's champ boss. Looks like a little too much hyzer on it, but not bad.
He's in range too. Yeah, a little bit of hyzer, a little bit of height. Thing about this, it's another Another hole that's like, on the edge of par 3 distance.
It is, isn't it? Yeah.
So, yeah. So to get there to the basket, it's slightly uphill. You really either got to get all of it, really snap it and just throw it straight at the basket, or you got to control that nose angle and keep it down so you don't fall away. Kind of like what Sias' shot did. And this is not an easy putt.
Ooh, thankfully it sat. Oh, man, look how close Nick got his cannon.
Yeah, that was great.
Great drive. Bobby giving it a bit. Good settle.
Yeah, safe stay.
And you finished pin high right.
Yeah, and this is a tricky little putt, too.
Mm-hmm.
And I just let it fall away from me.
You got a comebacker about the same distance.
A little longer, actually.
Is it really?
A little longer. I was like not too stoked to have to make that putt.
But you did.
But I did. Yeah, I did. Yeah. And I was like, yeah, just like that. Just make the first putt like that. Come on.
It's like Zootown all over again.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. And Nick going to be dropping in the 2.
It's
those hurt.
unfortunate.
Those hurt the feels. Sias cleans up par. After all those drives, I did not expect a par frame.
Yeah, we definitely had some good ones. I mean, but once again, this is a basket that's on a very uneven green, so it kind of messes with your center of gravity there. I know it did for me.
Yeah. There are all those pars. We still have a tie with Bobby and Sias.
Wow.
Sias in a 1 over on the round. So you can get it going in part 2. Thanks for watching this one, guys. Catch you in the next one.
Yeah, it's going to be good.